how concerned are you about the offense? And talk to me a little bit about Bryce Young's performance, not only Monday night, but in the first two games you've seen so far.
Well, I think Bryce Young has looked middling. I don't know that there's been anything special about what he's done outside of that 26-yard QB keeper that he had up the middle. That was really impressive. But
Yeah.
like the Panthers traded up a ton to select this kid first overall. So not
Yes.
only is he the first overall pick, but he has the baggage of being also worth two first round picks, a second round pick, and DJ Moore, right? And
Right.
the fan
Right.
base sees that. So when you pass on guys like Anthony Richardson, who was taken fourth overall, or you pass on a guy like CJ Stroud, who was taken second overall, and they look more competent within their own offenses, also going through rebuilds, also taking their lumps
Mm-hmm.
as well, don't get me wrong, it
Mm-hmm.
kind of stings. I mean, you draft a guy first overall because he is special. And right now, what he does in a special light are his intangibles. He makes good decisions in the pocket. He knows when to throw the ball away. He knows how to evade the rush. That's cool and everything, but when nothing else is hitting, that's not special. That's having special traits. And I just think the Panthers need to figure out a way to make life easier for Bryce Young. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a situation where you could wreck his confidence. This guy isn't used to losing like this. He's been at the top of every level and been on the top teams everywhere he's been. And, he's a guy that hasn't had to deal with a lot of on field adversity, and he's finally getting it. And we'll see what he's made of kind of over the next couple of weeks because of it. But I can't throw a lot of the blame on him. The wide receivers aren't getting open. The offensive line can't block for 6 to 8 seconds while the wide receivers are trying to get open in scramble drills. Bryce is holding onto the ball a little too long. He was drafted because of his quick processor. It doesn't seem like he is carrying that processor over from practice and college into the pros, mainly because his weapons aren't really helping him out. And it just kind of feels like the play calling, well, the play design's been fine. The play calling and the rhythm of the play calling have not helped him out whatsoever. And, they hired this vaunted staff, especially on offense.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like Frank Reich has this great reputation as a play designer and a play caller. And we're not seeing that come to fruition in Carolina in these first 2 weeks. And that is alarming. That is very alarming, even though Frank Reich says they feel like they're on the cusp of something. And that's cool to
Mm-hmm.
say and everything, but the returns right now are not. I mean, they've been pathetic.